My politics are pretty straightforward, really. I believe that if you look after the person next to you, then they'll look after you. And really those are the values that created the Labour Party. A lot of my values came, I think, from my grandfather, who was a very active trade unionist. He was a coach painter, very political with a small p. I was the first person in my family who got the chance to go to university, so it was a huge opportunity for me. And even today, although many more of our school leavers get to go to university, to my mind, it's still not enough of them. I've been able to do a lot of different jobs. I was a teacher, a physics teacher for about 7 years. I taught in Edinburgh, but I also taught for 2 years in Mozambique in Africa, at a time when there was a civil war and a drought, very difficult time for that country. But when I was first married, I lived in the biggest council scheme in Edinburgh, and there were a lot of tenant-related issues going on around there, and I got involved in those kind of politics. It was very, grassroots, mundane campaigning, but it was the things that made a difference to people. For 12 years I was a campaigns manager for Oxfam here in Scotland, and very fortunate to get the opportunity to do short-term bits of work all around the world. The path is different for different people, but we should never allow barriers to stop folk moving forward in their own lives. When people get the chance to be all that they can be, everybody wins. Folk sometimes say to me, why do you want the job of leader in Labour in Scotland? That's the hardest job you could think of. It's not the hardest job. Bringing up a family is a hard job. Doing shift work's a hard job. Trying to keep your house nice in a street where nobody else is doing that. And those are hard jobs that people are doing day in, day out. Politics should be about supporting them and helping them. I mean, I can imagine a Scotland which is better than the Scotland we have today, where every school leaver who wants an apprenticeship gets that opportunity, where more young people get the chance to go into higher education, to go to university. Mothers bringing up families on their own are able to find the childcare so that they can do a job, so that their living conditions are better than they are today. I can imagine all of that. Labour has to be on the side of that better Scotland that we can imagine, because we believe that we can make it real.